defeated. So Manchester City in the blue shirts and white shorts get this derby match underway, attacking from left to right. City 7th in the Premier League, 46 points from 32 games at the start of play. Manchester United 2nd with 61 points from 33 games. Vonk immediately dispossessed by Hughes, but Andy Hill cuts off the ball and then the bad one straight to Giggs. Chance here for United in the opening minute. Ryan Giggs, who scored 4 times in his last 6 games, presented with a gift opening there, and looked as though he hadn't really got himself attuned to the pace of things as Hill made that dreadful mistake for City. And Flitcroft picks it up and couldn't keep it in possession for long enough. Hughes loses out to Curl, who read that one superbly. Now White. So much pace about this Manchester City side in most positions. Sheeran. Well, it wasn't a bad effort. Young Mike Sheeran has scored 13 goals this season, the 21-year-old Merseysider, and his quick thinking then produced a snapshot, but it was, in fairness, always going high. Pallister looks for Cantona. He never got off the ground. Leclerc did, though. Now Reed. And Hill is dispossessed. And it breaks here to Giggs. Chance for Giggs! Well, Ryan Giggs has now been the benefactor of 2 lucky breaks in the opening 20 minutes here, but was unable to make anything of either of them. Play becoming a little bit untidy in the middle of the park. But now City have possession with White. Flitcroft. Well, even David White hasn't got that kind of pace, or has he? He kept going and he forced Schmeichel into the hurried clearance. All credit to David White there. He really wouldn't let the defenders settle. Flitcroft. Leaves it to Hill. Curl on a run. He's done well here. And wins the corner. Good play. City captain did really well there. Rick Holden will again use that educated left foot to try and find the head perhaps of Niall Quinn. Oh, and it was a dangerous back flick, and Flitcroft onto the loose ball. Really have kept the shot down then. Good footballer, perhaps not at his best in those situations. The 20-year-old snatched at his shot a little bit. Better setting things up for others rather than scoring goals himself, I think, Gary Flitcroft. Though he has got 5 from midfield this season, not a bad total, considering he hasn't played in all the matches. Here's White. Holden. And again gets a good cross in over White's head. Hill! Well, he seems to be involved in everything that's happening early on here, Andy Hill. Tita Reid's first major signing, the former Bury fullback, has twice made mistakes at the other end, which could have led to United goal. Pallister under pressure from Quinn. Nice part of the ball, bouncing high and hard. Look at that, lovely, isn't it? If only more players had that kind of control. Instedwell. Giggs. A curling, dangerous cross. Cantona's header is kept out by Cope. I think Cantona will be frustrated because he should have done better then. But that's taking nothing away from Tony Cope. It was a downward, soft sort of header on the referee into giving a free kick. Credit to Mr. Hart, he wasn't to be fooled by that. Good challenge it was by Reed. And that's a good ball too. And White takes on the defender single-handed. It was a dramatic effort from that range by David White. scored 17 goals this season. It's his best ever campaign in terms of goal scoring. And that was a good effort. Hill. Good looking ball by Hill. Quinn tries to force it to Sheeran. And given away by Irwin. This is White, Manchester City. Pull back to Flitcroft. No real problem. The Danish international, Peter Schmeichel, got down a little bit late there, made a bit of a meal of it, but routine save, I would have thought. The big test today against their great rivals. And so far, they've come through it well. Ince. It's a splendid ball by Ince. Giggs. Good effort. Well, that was lovely football from Manchester United. The vision that Paul Ince showed to pick out Giggs, and Giggs' ability to curl that one wickedly, but just wide. So commanding in the air at the moment. We're into the final minute of the first half, and it's still Manchester City 0, Manchester United 0. Vonk now for City. Too deep. Well, there won't be too much stoppage time. I can hardly remember physio being on. In fact, I don't think we've had one on. Here's Giggs. Pulling it back for Hughes. Good work by Vonk. And that's a foul, surely. No, the referee said play on because City were in possession. Reed knocking it forward to White. Chances here for City. Great run by Flitcroft in the centre-forward position. It goes out wide, though, to Sheeran. Onside, is it? No. The linesman was a bit late flagging, but I must say it did look as though Quinn was offside, and that's the decision. Brian Kidd nearest to the camera, Alex Ferguson's assistant, who played in the last United team to win the championship. Offside again. Quinn protests his innocence, but the linesman is perfectly placed to give the decision. That's it then. An enterprising and entertaining first half at Main Road. Chances for both sides, but undoubtedly Eric Cantona's was the best opportunity of a goal. His downward header was well saved by Tony Cope, and at times the Manchester City goalkeeper must have been worried when Ryan Giggs was in possession, but neither set of forwards has managed to gain any control over the two sets of defenders, and that means that at half-time we have a scoreline of Manchester City 0, Manchester United 0. So Manchester United get the second half of the derby match against Manchester City underway. 0-0, remember, at the end of 45 minutes, with United certainly having the better of the scoring opportunities in that first half, but they were few and far between, really. Eric Cantona there had the best of the lot, a header that was saved by Tony Cope. Curl slipping under pressure from Ryan Giggs, and found Holden well. Got out of trouble nicely there, City. Well, for a player whose ability on the ground is not normally regarded as his strong point, that was a very skillful piece of play there by Niall Quinn before Bruce thumped it out for a City throw. I mentioned the matches that Manchester United have won away from Old Trafford this season. Their away record really is excellent. It shows 6 wins, 6 draws, and just 4 defeats. Nice skill at the back by Bunk, but he's under pressure straight away. That was splendid work. And now Giggs, and a chance for Cantona here. And still Cantona. He's missed again. Coton denies the Frenchman his second great scoring opportunity of the game. And this was even better, really. He shrugged off the challenge well. And from Vonk under pressure again from Giggs. They're really not letting these defenders settle in possession at all, and a good ball forward to McClair, and McClair goes diving forward. Well, even had the referee decided that was a foul, it would not have been a penalty because the challenge took place outside the box, and I think he has decided it was a foul. I thought Brian McClair was looking for this a little bit here, I must confess. Well, that's how close it was to being a penalty, and you can't get much closer than that. But if you accept it was a foul, the referee has certainly made the right decision in giving it outside the box. Giggs might fancy curling one in here, or he could tap it short for Irwin, who can blast them. It's Giggs, straight at the wall. Ince, straight at the wall again. Reed breaks clear, pursued by Sharp. Well, heaven knows how many years there are between those two. In fact, I can tell you he's just 21, Lee Sharp, and the old chap here is 36, almost 36. Doing pretty well too in his personal crusade against Mark Hughes. Curl. Challenges coming in thick and fast, and it breaks here for Giggs. He's got the pace to get in behind the defenders. Can he finish? Great work again by Terry Phelan. And it's a goal kick. Well, Phelan's positional sense and pace got Manchester City out of jail here. Giddy enough with the challenge. Coton gets it round to the left foot. And delivers a useful ball. City looking strong in this attack. They've got a lot of players forward. Holden delivers the cross, and Quinn! Yes! Niall Quinn gives Manchester City the lead. A devastatingly simple move, and for the first time in the game, Rick Holden produces the kind of cross we know he's capable of, and Quinn produces the kind of header for which he's become famed. Beautiful cross by Holden, tempted Schmeichel, food and drink that one for Niall Quinn, and the big Irishman scores his 7th goal of the season to give Manchester City the lead here, and Manchester United in their quest for the Premier League Championship have got a real battle on their hands here today now. They're one down. Well, I did say it would make this match particularly interesting, and there's another little interesting collision gone on in midfield there, and Eric, the Frenchman, and Keith Curl, the West Country man, share their knowledge of one or two finer points of the English language, I think. Free kick. I was going to say, though, that if City had scored first, and they have now, it would give a really interesting element to this match. This is a match, of course, that Manchester United, in their pursuit of the title, cannot really afford to lose. Curl is cautioned. So, Quinn's immaculate header from Holden's perfect cross has really set up this derby match now. Less than 15 minutes gone in the second half, and Manchester United are a goal behind, and Eric is displaying again his control of the English language, Anglo-Saxon variety, no doubt, and referee Hart says cut it, and it'll all be resolved with a free kick to Manchester United. It's gone in short, back to Bruce from Ince. Decent looking ball as well, and Ince just beaten to it by Reed. Hughes. Foul. Whoops, it's getting a little bit competitive, shall we say now. Hill fouling Hughes. Well, I think no one comes to a local derby expecting it all to be nicey, pretty football, and this certainly hasn't been. It's been fiercely contested, just as you'd expect. United's free kick. Irwin will take it right-footed. Oh, it wasn't a bad effort. They might be jeering behind that goal where the City fans are packed, but I'll tell you what, another few inches lower, and McAllister. Good tag. Brilliant play by Hughes. And a good ball too. Sharp. Cantona making ground in the middle, and he finds it! Yes! A magnificent equaliser by Manchester United. Eric Cantona. A lovely move, and I've been criticising Sharp, but my word, he delivered a beautiful cross here. As good as Holden's, and Cantona's header was every bit as good as Quinn's. Look at the room, though, in the middle of the City defence. Keith Curle, yards adrift of his man, and Eric Cantona scores his 7th goal of the season to bring the teams level. 24 minutes of the second half gone, and it's Manchester City 1, Manchester United 1. No foul on Leclerc. Well, they're in for a splendid finish now. I'm sure of that. Ince. Good ball. Brian McClair. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Into the side netting. So has the Frenchman's goal earned Manchester United the point they will need to go back to the top. Well, they'll have to wait a little bit longer yet. Sheeran sets up a chance. It's hit the post. Frustration for Manchester City, because within a couple of minutes of going level, they could have gone in front here. Just hit. Alistair has won virtually every header against Quinn, bar, in fact, more than mattered when Quinn scored. Here's Reed. Holden on the far post. Not really the strong point of Rick Holden's game, heading the ball, and I think he proved it then. Had it been Quinn, not Holden, could have been a different. McClair. Ince. He hit that well. It was a rising shot, and Coton just handled it as though he was picking an apple off a tree. Very calm. Good effort by Ince. Curle knocks the free kick in long, and then he goes to Flitcroft, and now Sheeran. Oh, unlucky there for City. Still danger. Holden, good looking cross, and Bonk got up well on the far post, but couldn't get any power in his header. No, hearts must have been in the mouth then for Manchester United supporters, as City created the pressure in the goal mouth. Flitcroft first, then Shearer. We're into the final minute of normal time now. Oh dear, that was a risky thing to try at this stage of the game, and it's given Manchester United an unexpected throw-in. Ince. United still going for the winner here. Cantona tries to get in behind the defender, but Hill did well. Still time to win it for either side, but it's increasingly looking like a draw now. Parker, bad ball straight to Flitcroft. Sheeran turns away and keeps possession and finds White, and White tries the shot gently into the arms of Schmeichel, though. We are now into stoppage time. as Ryan Giggs sets off down United's left. It's good skill. He decided it was going to be a free kick, and the referee upheld his decision. And he gets it back again from Minson. He's onside here. Oh, he hit the cross too deep. And Sharp is dispossessed. Holden. Throw into Manchester City. That might just be enough to see out the last few seconds. And if Giggs had produced a better cross then, Manchester United looked in a strong position. They had 3 players inside the 6-yard box. But Giggs hit the cross too deep. That's it. It's all over at Main Road. And I think it's ended with the right result as well. Manchester City took the lead 13 minutes into the second half with a splendid headed goal by Niall Quinn from Rick Holden's cross. And then a very similar move brought about Manchester United's equaliser when Lee Sharp knocked the ball in, and this time Eric Cantona headed beyond Tony Coton. Both sides really went about this in a committed manner, and I don't think either side deserved to lose. So the final score then on this sunny morning at Main Road, Manchester: Manchester City 1, Manchester United 1.